Hitting the wall does not feel very nice at all. I've hit it, it's horrible. So obviously we want to do all we can to avoid that happening in our next race. A lot of runners worry about hitting the wall in a marathon, and I've had runners say to me they hit the wall at 20 miles and therefore they think they need to run further than that in training to avoid it next time. But that's the wrong solution. Hitting the wall is the term given to that point in the race, usually around mile 20, where your pace drastically slows, your legs feel really heavy and everything feels a lot harder. It's like you've hit a wall. Hitting the wall happens when your body runs low on glycogen, that's carbohydrate stored in your muscles for fuel. It's your body's favourite energy source, and when you're running low of it, it's like someone's turned the power off. Hitting the wall typically happens around miles 18 to 20, and it doesn't mean that you've not trained far enough in training. It means that something's happened earlier in the race that's used up your energy quicker than anticipated, or you've not been topping it up as well as maybe you could have. So the biggest cause of hitting the wall is pacing. We've gone off too fast. It's easily done. We all get excited on that start line and those first couple of miles. Maybe we were in a pen that was a bit quicker than us, or maybe the crowds motivated us, that race line adrenaline kicked in and we went off too quick. What happens then is that your heart rate goes higher and you start to burn fuel more quickly. Even 10-15 seconds faster than our goal pace can add up and can lead to slowing earlier in the race than we want to. Many runners hit the wall at mile 20 because they raced mile 1 like it was mile 26. The second factor in hitting the wall is not fueling well enough. Maybe you didn't take your first gel soon enough, maybe you forgot one, maybe you thought actually I'm feeling great today, I don't need that gel. Not taking on enough fuel during the race and not practicing it in training can lead to hitting the wall on race day. So my advice is start your fueling early. I'll take one about half an hour into my race and every half an hour throughout. So start early, take it regularly, little and regular will keep you going, and practice it on your long runs. If you've hit the wall in the past, I understand that you might think I need to run further than that wall in training so that I don't hit it in race day, but that can be the wrong solution. It's more likely it was fueling and pacing that were the error, so focus on those and have a real plan for how you're going to pace your marathon and when you're going to take on your fuel. Because if you don't do that, it doesn't matter how far you trained in your training. Running further in training does not fix fueling and pacing errors, and it can mean that you're more likely to be injured if you run further than is sensible. Check out my longest run video for more on that. If you do hit the wall, it's worth knowing that you can absolutely recover. It's not the end of your race. I hit the wall, I'd say the last time I hit the wall in a marathon was 2019. I literally ground to a halt at the 20-mile sign. My pace had slowed in the half a mile before that, but I was focused on getting to that 20, and then when I did, I stopped to walk and oh my God, the energy just drained out of me. So in that race, I had some water, had some fuel, walked a bit, ran a bit, and then by mile 23, I was running non-stop again. You can recover. There is a way through, over, round, whatever you need to do. It's not the end of your race. It's absolutely not a given that you're going to hit a wall in your marathon. I've run 22 marathons and I'd probably say I hit a wall about 3 or 4 times. So if you want to avoid hitting the wall in your next marathon, a sensible pacing strategy that's right for how fit you are right now, not last year, now. Practice that nutrition on your long runs, take it before you feel like you need it, and build up those long runs gradually, build that endurance, but you don't need to go more than 20 miles to avoid hitting that wall on race day. Hitting the wall is very common. Most runners have had at least one race where it's happened to them, but understanding nutrition and pacing can make a huge difference to your next race. If you found this useful, hit subscribe and I'll be back with another video when I've got something I think that's important for you.